Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hey, I just wanted to pop in here real quick and say something regarding blockchain backer. He was talking about XRP this morning and the contracting triangle, something I've been thinking for a very long time. Um, Basically, his line is up here, wick to wick, and he doesn't have much conviction in it because this didn't come up into the upper part of the trend line. Um, and I'm here to respectfully disagree. The reason why is his chart was on the daily chart, right? I'm on the weekly chart, weekly triumphs daily, and I'm going to bring my line all the way down without going through the bodies, right? So the thing with resistance lines, support line, trend line, resistance line, as long as they're not going through the body of the candle, it's okay. It's okay if it hits the wick. It's okay if it slices through the wicks. That's fine. As long as it doesn't go through the body. So I'm going to put my line as close as I possibly can without going through the body of the candle. And that brings me right there. So I still have a little bit of wiggle room. You could see here's the downward resistance line. Here's the body of the candle. The line is going through the wicks, not through the bodies. I can even go down a little bit further if I wanted to. So I'll just pull it down just a little bit right there. Okay, so now you can see that this right here, we actually made it almost to the top of the triangle. So there you go. Now it looks a lot more clear, right? So real quick, he's describing it.
Waiting on that, and that would make sense too. That would make sense that you have, that's what you're gonna get. Then you're gonna have your E, right? And that would take place, right? Potentially in here, right? That we have the contract. So if you guys didn't watch yesterday's video, then you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But that you would have this big crash, and you have a contracting triangle in here, and then you go. That would also align with the bigger picture stuff that we've talked over there about XRP. That all for that final wave E.
Okay, so just real quick, there's his triangle, and that's completely fine. Basically, he's thinking, right, that we haven't completed the D wave, or maybe we have, we just haven't reached it. But yeah, it's really subjective on the way you draw it. So going back to my chart, I'm looking at this also as a potential idea for a contracting triangle, which basically means we have this was our bull run right in here, ran right into the resistance, which is the all-time high, right? Came down in an A, going up into a B, then climbing down into a C, and that Judge Torres ruling was the D wave, and now we're in wave E. And what happens after wave E? A literal blast off to the moon. So the question is, let's dissect this a little bit here. So every wave needs three waves, right? Or an ABC. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So there you go. We all have three waves, and now we'll just focus on this part of the triangle now. And basically, we have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And now we have 1, 2. What comes next? 3. What comes next? Blast off. So basically, that's it. There's the ultimate bullish idea right there. Um, so yeah, we're working on wave E, and like I said, each wave, wave A has 3 waves, B has 3 waves, right? Wave C was the bear market we all endured, and wave D is complete with what we had was the Judge Torres ruling, right? So basically, we went 1, 2, and then this whole wave here was 3. So this was ABC. So 1, 2, 3, 3. So you have A, B, C, right? So now we're working on the same thing now, right? So just label it real quick. A, B, C. Okay, and now we're in A. Now we're in B. Maybe we're going to get C, and then we blast off to the moon. So that is the triangle formation that is very plausible. And the reason why is because we had one right down here. I mean, check this out. We had one right down here. So if I pull it up here, so A, B, C, and then you can label D and then E. E is always going to be the smallest wave, right? Because it's contracting. All the waves are contracting. This is a classic coiling up phase. The price is coiling and coiling and coiling up. Okay, so this is the important part. Okay, so now we have. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Let me take some of this off so it can see it a little better here. So basically, that is what we got going on. And to me, this is one of the most bullish charts in crypto on planet Earth. And number one, because of everything I just said. Number two, this was the all-time high in 2017. We didn't break the all-time high, right? So basically, what that means is XRP is a cycle behind all the rest of the market. Right? All it's had is one bull run. That's it. That's all it had. How many bull runs has Bitcoin had? Ethereum, right? Ethereum broke its all-time high. XRP did not. You know why it's bullish? I'll tell you why. You may say that's bearish. Well, wait a minute. XRP is in the top 10 and it never even broke its all-time high. How bullish is that? You have a coin. Think about this. This is unbelievable. This is why XRP is my number one holding by far. Is because number one, XRP is in the top 10. How is it in the top 10 if in fact it didn't break its all-time high? How is it in the top 10 if in fact it had an SEC lawsuit attached to its name? How is it in the top 10 if all the exchanges, Coinbase, Kraken, the list goes on and on, Gemini, they all delisted XRP, right? And with the lawsuit and without XRP going into a new all-time high. So for example, this was Bitcoin 20K, right? The whole market went down into a bear market. Then what did they do? They came up and they went into a new bull run. This is all of them. This is VeChain. This is Cardano. The list goes on and on and on and on and on and on. Polkadot, Matic, Quant. You pick. It's all the same. Filecoin, Theta. They're all same thing. They all went into a massive new all-time high. And then what happened? Then they went into their bear markets. And now what's happening? Now they're going into the retracements. Okay. So which coin would I rather have? A coin that is way down here or a coin that is way up here? It couldn't be more clear, right? It couldn't be more clear. I'm not even talking about the fundamentals, right? The fundamentals are unbelievable. I mean, I just saw their partnerships today. It's crazy. So here's a tweet real quick. Ripple Partners update as of October 2023. A presentation unveiling plus 500 partnerships and counting for Ripple. Giants like Bank of America on board, international powerhouses like SBI Remittance and Tranglo in the mix. Ripple Network is creating a web of global partnerships. I mean, you could just see all these names down here. And it's only the beginning, but not to mention all the banks and everything like that. And not to mention, they didn't just spend $100, $200 million on a lawsuit for nothing. We are in we are in the top 10, but not only that, XRP is the native token of a company named Ripple, which, by the way, is doing all kinds of interesting things with central banks. I'm going to play you a video, and I'm going to get back to the chart, and I'm going to show you just how bullish XRP is. If you don't believe me, that's fine, but I'm going to show you something, and I want you to just comment below after you watch the video to tell me your honest thoughts about what you just seen in regards to the video I'm going to show you and the chart. Okay, so here we go. Because Ripple's the chosen one. This video is going to play right now. Basically what he's saying is, why am I bullish on XRP? This video right here. It's only 2 minutes long, but I assure you, when you watch this video, you're going to be like questioning reality. You're going to be like, whoa, wait a minute. Something's just different. This is not like any other coin out there. I'm promising you. Not financial advice, but watch this. Ready? Here we go.
The new global digital payment system, and they use XRP. In 2013, the Federal Reserve began looking for faster payments options. 2 years later, an action plan was born and a federal payments task force was created. It included one company focused on crypto, Ripple. In 2014, the World Bank and Better Than Cash Alliance, which includes the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Clinton Global Initiative, and the governments of 32 countries, put out a report called The Opportunities of Digitizing Payments. 1 year later, the Better Than Cash Alliance featured one crypto company on their website, Ripple. Today, Better Than Cash Alliance and all other UN initiatives are focused on a single agenda, the Sustainable Development Goals for 2030. You can see the SDGs logo on Bill Gates' lapel, world-leading companies, the Better Than Cash Alliance website, and on the UN's official exchange, Exchange. What crypto is Exchange officially utilizing for their carbon credit solution? XRP. The world will move to a new international standard for exchanging electronic messages between financial institutions by 2025 called ISO 20022. Who was the first ISO 20022 member focused on distributed ledger technology? Ripple. Who's partnered with over 300 financial institutions, including Bank of America, American Express, PNC, Santander, SBI, HSBC, Standard Chartered Bank, Bank of England, India, Singapore, Scotland, Australia, and Indonesia, the largest banks in Japan, Canada, Egypt, the Middle East, United Arab Emirates, Thailand, Morocco, Bhutan, South Korea, Brazil, and Latin America? Ripple. Who is a former employee overseeing the Federal Reserve? Ripple. A former employee overseeing the world's largest asset manager, BlackRock's digital asset division? Ripple. Leading Australia's CBDC effort? Ripple. Who hired a former Treasury of the United States? Ripple. 2 former Federal Reserve attorneys to their board? Ripple. 2 former Clinton and Obama advisors, former Minister of Defense and Economics of Germany, former business director at SWIFT, former SWIFT board member, former CFO of PayPal, former head of the DTCC, former chief business officer at Uber, former VP of Amazon, and former SEC chair on their legal team? Ripple. Who's a member of the Digital Pound Foundation, Digital Dollar Project, Digital Euro Association, Mojaloop, IMF's high-level advisory board on FinTech, Hyperledger Blockchain Consortium, Open Payments Coalition, Faster Payments Council, Global Payments Steering Group, Cross-Border Working Group, International Association for Trusted Blockchain Applications, Crypto Climate Accord, University Blockchain Initiative, World Wide Web Consortium, and a featured partner of the World Economic Forum with 3 members of their team directly listed on the WF website? Ripple. Now, does Ripple and XRP sound like they're going to disappear, or do they sound like they're part of a much bigger plan?
Boom. I mean, come on. That right there, just doesn't that just blow your socks off? Look at, you might think, oh, that's World Economic Forum, that's all deep state and central banks. Well, whatever. They have the money. They make the decisions. They have all the say so when it comes to what's going on. I mean, you saw all those partnerships. You saw all the list. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on. Ripple is not here to just put a dent in the universe, right? They're here to do something much bigger. I mean, they've even said it themselves, right? But this is not a fundamental channel. This is a technical analysis channel. So I don't really get into the fundamental aspect, but I think that video deserves to be watched, and I'll probably play it in the future again sometime. But okay, so taking that video, and remember, the SEC sued Ripple, right? It's all because they are a threat to what they're doing. But at the end of the day, it's all speculation, and I'm okay with that. But then that's why we look at the chart. The chart is even more bullish, in my opinion, than that video. And remember, like I said, XRP is in the top 10 since the beginning. No other coin has been able to do that except Bitcoin and Ethereum. But Bitcoin and Ethereum broke new all-time high. So how is it possible that XRP is in the top 10 without breaking a new all-time high? Every other coin, like I said, did this. This is every coin in crypto. They did their 2017 run. They did their bear market in 2018, 2020. Then they went into a bull run. This is all of them. VeChain, Theta, Cardano, all of them. They all did Matic, Quant. I mean, you pick Ethereum, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, SHIB, every coin. Every coin broke their new all-time high. So we went up, right? This is Bitcoin, all the coins. They came back down, then now they're in a retracement. So the whole market is up here, between here and here. Bitcoin's more up here, right? A lot of coins are between here and here. XRP is way down here. So that is why I think XRP is the best deal in the market right now. If I had only $100 to spend and only one coin to pick, it'd be XRP, no brainer. Okay, so now going back to the chart, check this out. I stated that this was what? Contracting triangle. A, B, C, D, E. And the same thing going on here. A, B, C, D. And now we're in the middle of E, right? We're in the middle of E. And what do we see? 3 waves, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Maybe we get 3. And then we go. Okay. So what's the difference? Right? It's the same thing. So check this out. You have a rise, crash, retrace, reaccumulation, sideways, blast off. Okay, same thing here. You have a rise, crash, retrace, reaccumulation, sideways, blast off. I mean, it can't be any more clear. And now check this out. Look at the sideways base going into the apex. Right? Okay, same thing here. Look at the sideways base going into the apex. So just looking at the 2 fractals here, this was the first bull run. It was nothing from down here to up here. Then it went into a contracting triangle. Then it broke out. Now it's in a second one. So really all it's had is just one bull run. XRP is the only coin on planet Earth that only has had one bull run that is inside the top 10. Okay. Why is that? Right? Remember, XRP is the most controversial coin out there. It is the most hated coin out there for Bitcoin Maxi. If you're a Bitcoin Maxi and you ask them what is the biggest coin you don't like, they're all going to say XRP. Because you fear those, you attack those you fear the most. XRP is the biggest threat to to that. And it's not really a threat. It's just that it's competition, right? It's healthy competition. And if you go on Twitter, YouTube, chances are a lot of people knock on XRP. Because why? Because it hasn't proved itself yet. Why? Because most coins broke. See this B wave right here? Most coins broke out into new all-time high. XRP took the long way home. Which means what? Which means this right here. Most coins only had this base right there. That's it. XRP has this base. Look how much bigger the base is compared to here to there. Much bigger. It's twice as big, right? The bigger the base, the higher in space, right? So that is why it is so incredibly bullish, just like down here. Same thing. You have a bull run, you have a market phase, consolidation, contracting triangle, right? Then a markup. Same thing. Contracting triangle in a sideways base, then what? A markup phase. So it's the same thing. We are all witnessing the same thing. So I'm going to take this off and let's just look at the E wave right here. What could be potentially happening? Well, if this is 1, 2, 3, then this is 1, 2, and let's get 3. Right? So we have a crash, retrace, reaccumulation, maybe sideways a little bit, and then we go. So that's how I'm looking at it, right? Or we can come down and back test this high. So this is all support right in here. I talked about this. This is all resistance, right? And now we're break above it. Now we're going to come down and make it the new support. If we swoop down below, it's still okay as long as we hold this trend line right here. So I'm looking at a monster move. I'm looking at least $10 for XRP right up here. So that percentage move from the current price is about 1,700%. So tell me, which coin out there has a 1,700% potential? Not too many. Obviously, there's the ones I've been looking at, right? But the general aspect is not too many. Look at this chart. It looks like it's ready. Now I'm going to pull up a different chart. Okay, this is Ethereum. So look at Ethereum. Why would I be in Ethereum? Remember, this was XRP right here. It broke out. And then it went into its second contracting triangle, right? Let me draw that one more time. So remember, we had our first contracting triangle, right? Price coils up, breaks out. Then we have our second contracting triangle, right? Price coils up, breaks out. Okay, so there you go. There you go. That's almost proof right there. I mean, nothing is solid proof. Nothing is ever for sure. This is not financial advice. I could be totally dead wrong. But come on. There you go. Ethereum has the same thing. Triangle, breakout. Well, it's not a triangle because we didn't have enough data here. But thinking that it was flat, breakout, and then we have another triangle and then a breakout. Okay, so there you go. So basically, XRP is way the heck down here. Like I said, why would I buy? Most coins are right here. XRP's down here. Look at that percentage move. From here up to there. That's 1,000% difference. So why would I buy Ethereum when I can buy XRP? Remember, XRP has not made its move yet. It is still in its triangle. Right? It's still in its triangle. And look how small the triangle was. This thing was tiny. And look at the move we got out of that triangle. Okay, now watch this. So look at XRP now, right? It's the same thing as Ethereum, right? It had a little tiny cycle, then a breakout. But look at the difference, right? Look how big this triangle is compared to XRP, Ethereum's triangle. Ethereum's little triangle was just like right here, and it had a monster breakout, right? But XRP is coiling and coiling and coiling and coiling and coiling and coiling and coiling, and the pressure is going to build so much it's going to explode like you've never seen before, and it's going to really blow people away, because what this triangle is, it's a giving up triangle, right? It makes you give up. This was the bull run. Look at the price of theta. Look at its bull run. Okay, look how massive it went. It was like from pennies and went all the way up to 17. Look at $17 or something. Look at XRP's bull run. It's nothing. It wasn't even a bull run. Look at it. It went from here to there. That's nothing. All it was a B wave. That's it. So when I see like someone said a comment said, "You got an XRP, you got wrecked." No, my friend. The very, very least, I got XRP because it is going to outperform every other coin, in my opinion. You know, I was anticipating XRP to break out with the rest of the market, but it did not do that. Instead, it came down here, right, in this triangle. That is completely fine, right? Once Bitcoin said, okay, we're in a bear market, and we started breaking lower, I thought, okay, this has to be something bigger, and it's going to be a bigger structure. That doesn't mean you lose. Basically, what that means is it gives me more time to accumulate, right? Let's say you have let's say you have 10,000 XRP and it blasted off. Okay, you made some money. But let's say you had 10,000 XRP and it didn't blast off. Instead, it went all the way back down. Now you have 20,000 XRP. Now you have 30,000 XRP. Now you have 40,000 XRP. Now when it blasts off, not only is it going to go even higher than it once was, but now you have way more XRP to show for. So that's what I'm saying, right? XRP is the most bullish asset, in my opinion, in crypto. From a fundamental perspective, from a technical perspective, from basically all angles. And then also, XRP has a secret weapon, right? It has the company Ripple. They are working tooth and nail to bring distributor ledger technology, partnerships, and things like that. It doesn't mean they're selling XRP, but XRP is their instrument for the thing that they're selling, which is the XRP ledger, on-demand liquidity, right? So adoption for that is adoption for XRP. So when people say XRP hasn't done anything for since 27, look how long this has been. Check this out. Let me take rid of that. Look how long this has been. 2018 till today. It's been over 2,000 days. Think about that for a second. XRP has been in a bear market for 2,000 days. Actually, XRP has been correcting for 2,000 days. XRP has been building a support cluster for 2,000 days. XRP has been building a base for 2,000 days. XRP has been building a launch pad for 2,000 days. People might say, oh, that's bearish. But look at gold and silver. Look how long it took silver from 1980, right? And it's still creating the pattern. So if things are fast and sudden like this, boom, 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 then oftentimes they just collapse, right? But if things take their time like this, then it's more sustainable, right? Because it's either this and then down, or it's sideways, up, pull back, then continue, right? So I don't want just a pump and dump. This thing is lining up to be much more than a pump and dump. Check this out. If I take the bars pattern right here and I just match it up there, right? That's what we're looking at. So this is just, not your typical video that I'm sharing. This is just me ranting about why I believe XRP is going to be one of the biggest performers. This right here, and here's another reason. I mean, let me screenshot that first. And maybe I could just do this here. And then I'll put my highlighter on. So right here is a base. You mark up, you have another base. You mark up, you have another base, right? That's my son. He's in the background playing around. But basically, this is what we're looking at. So are we going to get it? Who knows? Anything's possible, right? This thing can break to the downside, right? If it breaks to the downside, then yeah, I was wrong. And everything I invested was wrong. And it was a big mistake. But I don't think so, right? I don't think so. If we do swoop down here, I think it's just a liquidity grab before we continue higher. Because look right here, if you can see, right here. You see this wick right here? Let me first take rid of that. Right there. See that wick right there? That right there was a fake out wick. It broke to the downside and then it quickly shot to the upside. So let's see if that happens again. But basically, don't want to keep this video too long. Long story short, this right here is what we want to look for. We want to break above this downward resistance line right here. Once we get that done, then it's going to look really, really good. But yeah, it's the same thing. We have a rise, crash, retrace, reaccumulation, sideways box. What happens next? Breakout. What happens next? Potentially a breakout, right? And you say, well, why is it better than other coins? Why not just be in, let's say Ethereum or Matic? And that's fine. You can hold those. But they're not going to, in my opinion, give the same percentage gains as XRP. Remember, XRP has been here. This is January 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2, 3, 4. XRP has been correcting for 6 years. This is a 6-year structure. I mean, that's why everybody talks crap about it. It's been coiling up for 6 years, basically going flat. Look at this. This is a flat line right here. From here to here, it's flat. So you're right. The average person, the retail perspective, the emotional people, they look at this and say, I don't like that. I'm not going to be a part of that. But the disciplined investor, the people who look beyond the time it takes, can understand and see the fact that this is much more bigger than people can imagine. Because, like I said before, most coins did this. They went into their bull runs in 2017, they pulled back, and then they went into a new bull run, right? And then they went into their bear market, and now they're going into the retracement. So, but XRP, right? XRP did not break its all-time high. Here's its all-time high. Instead, it made a lower high while the rest of the market is going completely to the moon. XRP at the time was nowhere near as bullish, but it was creating something much more bigger. It was creating something, like if you see a famous artist drawing a painting something, right? And the first couple hours it looks like nonsense, right? But then after 10 hours, you can finally see it's a masterpiece. And after the last 6 years, we can finally see it's a masterpiece, right? All the coins went like this, no time for a base. XRP went up, and look at all this time for it's created the base. So taking everything off real quick, it has created this monster base, just like this smaller base down here, right? So there's oscillation within the base. Up, down, up, down, up, down. What is that doing? That's coiling up. It's like a coiled spring. It's coiling and coiling and coiling. And when this thing breaks, it's going to be a monster move. And remember, when we do break out, I say if, it's true. It could not break out, but I really believe it will. When we do break out, we are still going to be a cycle behind Bitcoin, right? So as Bitcoin's still way up here, XRP is going to finally catch up to it. If we get this move right here, if we get this move, then at that point, it would have fulfilled its cycle. The cycle that it was supposed to go on when Bitcoin went to 60K, right? But it didn't. Why? Because the Bitcoin bull run and the SEC lawsuit, it all happened at once, right? So actually the lawsuit happened over here. Bitcoin broke out, right? So yeah, it's a long process, but I think it's going to be worth it. So I leave you with that, and go back to that video. Watch that video I had in the beginning. That video right there, I think it's super bullish. I don't know about what you guys think, but basically that is what I have here for you today. So A, B, C, D, E, go. A, B, C, D, E, go. Right? So, yeah, that's what we're looking at. So, going back to the regular chart now, let me take that off. So, here's the price of ADA, right? So, here's the grand finale right here. This is the price of ADA compared to XRP. Look what ADA did. It just went all the way to the moon, and then it dumped. So, why would I be in ADA? It had a bubble, and the bubble popped. So now what is it going to do? Retrace, reaccumulation, sideways blast off. But guess what? XRP didn't go into this euphoric one like ADA, right? So here's the best example that I have for you. So if I pull it up here, and I just want to match it with the all-time high. Okay, so here's both charts, both all-time high. This is XRP all-time high and ADA all-time high. Both charts had a bear run. Okay, fair enough. The difference here is ADA went all the way to the moon, and XRP barely just went up here, just a little tiny retracement. And at the time, everybody's like, everybody in XRP is dumb, everybody in ADA is a genius. And that was true at the time. But now we are right here, okay? We are right here. And this is not knocking ADA. I think ADA is going to do amazing. I think it's going to go super, super high. But I'm comparing it to the cycle. And right now, the cycle is saying XRP is basically a sideways base. It took all of this time, and we still haven't broken out yet. So what I'm saying is, I'm waiting for XRP to do this. That's basically it, people. All I'm waiting for is for XRP to finally break out. And I think it's coming very soon. This right here is what should have happened, but didn't. And I'm thankful it didn't, because what happened was XRP took the long way. And since it took the long way, it's now got a stronger base. The stronger the base, the bigger in space, right? So now what's going to happen? I think ADA is going to go up. I think XRP is going to go up. But I think ADA is just going to retrace, then come back down, just like right here. Just like right here. So for example, this was the rise, crash, retrace. Same thing with ADA. This is a rise, crash, retrace. And then we come down for reaccumulation, sideways, and then go. But the thing is XRP already did it. XRP is in XLM are some of the only coins that have completed the full phase, which is crash, retrace, reaccumulation. All the rest of the market already blew up, right? Went all-time highs, had the bubble pop, and all the way back down to support. XRP, XLM haven't even begun that move yet, is what I'm trying to say. So let's see if this theory is right. But at the end of the day, XRP has completed its phase, which is rise, crash, retrace, reaccumulation, sideways. It's ready to go to the moon, right? So let's see what happens. And as far as targets go, I'm looking at, like I said, the $10 target, and we'll see if we can get that. So thank you guys for watching the video. So here's it is better on the 8-week chart. Look at this. Why would I want to be in ADA? ADA went all the way up, came all the way down. What did XRP do? It went up and then it went sideways. So which one has a better chance? Sideways accumulation or a crashing bubble? So I don't know. You guys decide that. But until next time, thank you guys for watching. Not financial advice. Catch you on the next one.